I cannot forgive my husband's parents. More than 20 years have passed, but I still feel hurt and upset. I can't forget what happened when I moved to another country. I did not know much about my husband's parents. If I had known what I was going to face, I would have asked for a divorce before I left. I was young, only 20, and I did not understand how life worked. I did not know how to speak up for myself. I just accepted everything. My husband did not help me. He was afraid of his father and always listened to him. I had to deal with everything on my own. I felt very lonely and I cried a lot, holding my baby in my arms. Before we moved, we lived with my parents. At first, everything felt okay, but it was still hard for me to think about leaving. I knew that I would have to leave one day, but I did not expect it to happen so quickly. We had to leave earlier than we planned. I said goodbye to my home, my family, and most of all, to my dear mother. She was everything to me. I had never been far from her before. Saying goodbye to her was like a part of me was being torn away. I was 20, so young, and I did not know what I was going to do in a new country far from everything I knew. I was so sad that I thought I might not survive the sadness. The move was very hard on me, and I became sick. My heart ached for a long time. I could not stop thinking about how much I missed my home and my mother. My husband's parents did not help me at all. They did not care about how I felt. I was all alone. No one gave me the support I needed. I had to gather all my strength for my son and for my mother, who was also very sad about the distance. I spent months going to doctor because I feel so weak and tired. I tried to stay strong, but it was hard. Slowly, I started to work, but nothing was easy. I had to learn how to live in a new country where I did not understand the language. At first, it was so difficult to communicate, but I worked hard. Over time, I learned new skills and I found a good job. I began to earn money and I started to feel better. I feel proud of myself because I was reaching my goals. My dreams was to buy a house. I worked hard to make that dream come true. My husband, on the other hand, could not learn the language. He still struggles with it even today. For a long time, he did not have a job and I had to support our whole family. I always stood by him. I worked, I took care of him, and I supported him emotionally. But one day everything changed. My mother-in-law started saying things that hurt me. She said she never had a daughter, but she always wanted one. She looked at me and said that all the other women had their mothers with them, but I did not. She seemed to think I should be more like them. Now I wonder, what do they want from me? Do they want love? Do they want kindness? I can't give them that anymore. I don't feel that way about them. I only treat them with respect. I say happy holidays and I try not to make them angry. But that's all. My mother passed away 10 years old ago and I feel sad every day because I did not visit her as much as I should have. Mother-in-law told me I should not call my mom more than once a month because it was too expensive. It made me feel so bad. I only called my mom once, told her everything was fine, and then hung up. I did not want to make anyone upset. Now, after all these years, I understand what really happened. I realized my husband's parents did not like me. They did not care about me. I don't even want to think about my father-in-law. He did something that I will never forget. One night, he kicked me out of the other house with my baby. I was afraid of my husband, who was drunk and angry. I needed to stay there with my son to be safe, but my father-in-law did not care.